Spenny still makes pee-pee in bed, but he makes boom-boom in his pants. Right? The episode today, the competition, is Spenny's gonna make pee-pee in his pants. You know he doesn't want to talk about the competition because you're actually gonna lose this one. The competition is who can win a courtroom battle. Kenny thinks that I owe him money, so he's taking me to court to try to sue for it. I've agreed to this competition because I don't think he can win. Plain and simple. That's all I have to say. He is the cheapest guy in the world. I've been treating him for years. The guy, I bought him like 1,000 drinks because he's like, you know, I am suing him for all the money that he owes me, which is like no joke, like maybe $30,000. Oh my God. Yeah. $30,000? You're okay. You know what? You're out of your tree. His memory. You're out of your tree. I am taking him to court. The more upset he gets, the more worried he is because he's got nothing. Can you forge a document? Well, yeah, I'm gonna totally forge documents. Good. Among other we'll let the judge see that tape right now. Oh yeah? I want that. I want a copy of that. Well, that one, a copy of that date. Spenny and I have a business. So there is a separation between being generous, buying somebody a drink, and splitting a rental car to run to a film festival. And that's why I want this money back. Already, just hanging on my wall, I've got 2 pictures of Spenny. One picture of him in Aspen when we went to a film festival, which I paid for. And this is a picture of Spencer Nolan Rice in Ireland. Okay, in Ireland! When I put together my evidence, man, it's gonna be case closed. If there is going to be besmirchment of my character, I feel that it is within my rights to defend myself.
He's a great boss, an amazing man to work with. I had a parking ticket, which I was totally responsible for paying. Spencer had no obligation to pay it, offered and actually insisted, many times insisted, that he chip in for the parking ticket when he had absolutely no obligation or need to do so.
I've known you maybe 20 years.
Probably 2 decades. Spenny's always been cheap. He's never spent a single dime in my presence. I've never seen him spend money on anything. Kenny is the most generous person I've ever met. He's loyal to his friends. He's generous to his friends. The difference between him and Spenny, though, is that they're in business together. And Spenny has taken advantage of Kenny for years, decades.
I'm not saying I'm the most generous guy in the world. I'm just
this man helped me out when no one else would. He gave me $200 and said, "Here, you pay me back when you can."
Have I ever bothered you about it? No. Even once have I ever mentioned it? Well, here I am at my mommy's place, the place where I have an endless library of receipts. These are all receipts. Yeah, I kept all my receipts because I knew you were going to pay me back one day, Spenny, and Judgment Day is almost here. I am in a law firm right now where I'm going to speak to Doug Smith. The view is spectacular.
So what seems to be the problem? What brings you down here today?
Okay, Kenny is a con man, a chiseler, a swindler. Not only does he want money from me, just going through some receipts, I think even more so, he wants to humiliate me, to make me look like a cheap, chintzy mooch. He loves to be generous and then tell everyone how generous he is. And you have to wonder on a certain level, is that true generosity? This fries Spenny. In my hand, I've got 2 boarding passes to Los Angeles for a business trip that I paid for about 8 years ago.
Generally speaking, are these historical events? Are they things that took place 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago?
Yes.
Okay, so that's one very important thing. There is something called a limitation period. I'm sure you've heard that term before. You've got to bring this action within 6 years. Anything before 1997 is gone.
Oh, he's absolutely screwed. I mean, in a sense, that's the whole case.
Pretty much.
He's screwed! Story about a victim. And this is a story about a crook. I am the victim, Spenny is the crook. You guys have to stop liking him, really. You gotta like me. I'm so much better, you know.
Nowhere near that. The amount over the years has grown and grown and grown. It's a really disgusting habit.
Spenny!
You know, the more I know, there he is.
Bonjour!
Hello. I'm in a pretty good mood today.
Because you saw your lawyers yesterday?
Yeah.
What'd they tell you? Statute of limitations?
Yep. Which basically means you are screw-ed.
You're screwed.
You're screwed.
I've been
don't have
very
a legal leg
good
to
to you,
stand on.
very generous.
I've been very generous too.
No, you haven't.
Whatever you think, Kenny. We are dealing with the law now. This isn't about Kenny and Spenny
I
or
understand
Kenny
that.
versus Spenny
We're not dealing
or
with the law.
Spencer and Kenneth.
No, we're not dealing with
This
the
is
law.
the law.
This is about
And you brought this upon yourself to go to illegal, and you're going to screw yourself.
You think that I'm your mommy.
That's interesting.
Do you think I'm your mommy?
You are my mommy.
Is it my responsibility to pay for you and give you allowance?
What is this? You trying to be funny now? I don't
I'm
even
not.
know. I mean, you're
No,
so out in Mars.
you're
You're out in Jupiter.
you
are actually the fool, because not only are you going to lose the court case,
I am a fool because I never had a contract with you.
If I owe you money and I pay you back,
We had a tax and you should pay me
you
back.
lose the ability to be mean to me.
I want my money back and I'm going to get my money back.
I love it. I'm thrilled. He's all upset because he knows that I've got him over the barrel. What?
You want your allowance? Keep the change.
See that?
See you in court.
This is the saliva of a man who's gonna lose. That's what it is. The bottom line is, I owe Kenny some money. But again, we're in a competition. We're in a courtroom battle. My game face is the one that won't really admit to anything. My reality is, of course I'm going to pay him back, but he doesn't need the money right now. He's just trying to look like the good guy for once. And, you know, this is what I'm dealing with.
Now, I've been wasting a lot of time on my court case and not a lot of time with Spenny's head, so I've smashed up an old radio I had.